Hi, it's Jamie at the Hedberg Public Library with today's Library Short. And for January, our theme is snow. And so today we will read one of my favorite books about snow, or it takes place at least in a snowy woods. And then we will do 3 writing prompts. For the writing prompts, you're going to need pen or paper or pencils, a journal, or your laptop or your tablet if that's what you like to write on. But before we get to our writing prompts, let's read one of my favorite books for inspiration. This one is called Stranger in the Woods, and it's by Carl R. Sams II and Jean Stoic, a photographic fantasy. And this one has won the Benjamin Franklin Award. And I think that once you see the illustrations that were used in this book and you listen to the beautiful language, it might be one of your favorites too. So let's read Stranger in the Woods. For all those who protect wild places and the snowman that lives in every child's heart. Snowflakes were resting after their twisting, twirling dance through the crisp night air. Every twig in the forest wore a new coat of glimmering white. Daybreak came, softly moving through the woods and yawning its rays slowly stretched across the snowy meadows. The birds were the first to notice. Stranger in the woods! Stranger in the woods! Take care, the blue jays cawed, a warning from high in the tops of the tall oaks. Do you hear the jays calling? Mother Doe spoke softly to her fawn. Yes, he whispered. I always listen to the birds, the wind blowing through the trees, the rustling of the leaves, and all the sounds of the woods. Stranger in the woods! Who's in the woods? Where did the jay say? Where is he? Asked the owl of many questions. Cuckoo! Could that be him? Asked the mourning dove. There, beyond the old apple tree. Follow the snow trail past the pond to where the meadow begins. Not far at all. Who's in the woods? Why is he here? When did the stranger come? Asked the owl of many questions. I've been here since early morning, before the first pale light of the eastern sky, said the munching muskrat. No stranger came this way. No one passed my pond. I followed the snow trail under the light of the winter moon, answered the buck. He was not there during the night, I am sure. As the animals moved through the snowy forest, they came to the edge of the meadow. The frightened doe stomped her hoof and snorted. Where is he? Where is he? Can you see him? Yes, I do see him, chatted the squirrel. Someone needs to go and check him out. Who will go? Who will go see? Asked the owl of many questions. Now, don't be looking at me. I'm much too busy chewing on my antlers, sputtered the porcupine. You'll not be volunteering me? No, sirree, said the scared rabbit. Is he watching me? Do you see that scared rabbit? Howdy dee dee, it's me, the chickadee dee dee. I will go. I will take the lead. I'm the smallest, and I can scamper quickly. I'll do it. I'll make the tunnel under the snow where only I can go, creeping in closer to get a look quietly, just like a mouse. Let it be me. Let me go, volunteered the fawn. I can do it. I know I can. I am the strongest and the biggest, said the young buck. I should go first. I can fly faster, chirped the cardinal. But I can run like lightning, and I have antlers, boasted the buck. But I am red, announced the cardinal, not knowing what else to say. What are you waiting for? I'm ready, Dee Dee, exclaimed the chick-a-dee-dee. Gee, said the chick-a-dee-dee-dee. There are nuts and seeds on this hat for you and me. This stranger is friendly. Come see, there's plenty. I can see there's something for you, said the buck. Could it be there's something for me? My nose is leading me to corn buried beneath the snow. I found a treat that I can eat, said the young doe as she reached out to the stranger. Wow, a carrot. Do I have to share it? What is this? Questioned the fawn as he passed the curious object in the snow. Could it be there's more than one stranger in these woods? What is it that the fawn saw? Do you see it down there? After the corn was gone, the animals left by the snow trail one by one and disappeared into the winter woods. It was the chickadee who took the last seed and flew away. The snowman stood alone, but only for a short time. They have eaten everything, even the carrot nose, whispered the little sister, peeking out from behind the evergreens. Let's put out more seeds and corn before they come back, encouraged the brother. The animals will never know we were here. How long will we feed them? She asked. For a long, long time, he replied. After the snow has gone, the snowman has melted away until frogs start to sing and the trees grow new leaves. That's a long time. All winter they plan to feed the animals. I think they like the carrots the best. And that is the end. And right here, there's a recipe for a snowman. It says 1 generous helping of wet packing snow, 1/4 cup round nuts in a shell, 2 larger nuts, 1 large carrot, 2 old gloves or mittens, 1 old hat, 2 fallen branches, 1 to 4 well-bundled children, 2 scoops of imagination, a dash of good humor. May substitute or add any of the following ingredients: scarf, earmuffs, sunglasses, acorns, pine cones. Makes 1 serving. May last for several days. And that is our inspiration book for writing about snow, Stranger in the Woods. I really like the way that they played with the different words. Chickadee-dee-dee, hoo-hoo, said the curious owl, right, of many questions. So now I hope that you're ready and you're inspired to do a little bit of writing as well. So I have 3 separate prompts for you today. I'm going to put them up on the screen and I'm going to let you take a look at them and have fun writing. There are 3 prompts. I'll leave each on the screen for about 10 seconds. Go ahead and take a look at it, and if you're inspired to do any of the prompts, go ahead and pause it. Take as much time as you need, and then you can always unpause and do the next one, and you can always go back and try it again. Go ahead and come up with the best ideas that you can and have fun with this. Happy writing! See you next time, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye!